Welcome to my channel, oh, to my channel. Maybe from this video you want to follow or leave a like, you would comment and subscribe. Don't be shy, I'll tell you what I like. Julie, I just want to start the video by saying welcome. Today we're going to be doing a very exciting video. In this video, we're going to be recreating Pinterest makeup looks for a week. And it's not going to be a full week. It's going to be 5 days. I'm going to pop the clip of when I first got it. And I'm like opening it up and everything. To the clip. Hey guys! So, I just got something in the mail. So you know what's happening? Whole time! If y'all don't know about the Be Perfect Carnival palette, this is the dupe for that, because the regular one is like $40 and this one was half the price, 16 something, baby. And I was like, you speaking my language. So let's open it up. So this is the Mardi Gras palette. Come on now. Oh, I love that one. Definitely watch out for a video with this. Hi, you're back. So yeah, we're gonna be recreating 5 looks. If you want to see how I did this look and many others, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so we're gonna be starting off with this look right here. We're gonna be using these brushes that I got from Amazon from the brand Be Stope. It comes with 7 face brushes and like 13 eyebrow brushes, that kind of thing. It was super cheap, guys. It was like $6.99, but I think it's $9.99 right now. But I'll have it in the description below if you want to go pick that out, because guys, it's cheap. I'm saving you that coins. Period. I know you about to buy it. Come on. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now we're gonna prime the face using the Nika K New York Hydrate Hydraulic Acid Serum. So we're just gonna apply some drops to the face. And blend it out. Now guys, this product smells so good. It smells all fresh and clean, like when you go to the laundry and then, you know, you put the fabric sheets up in there, you know, that kind of thing. Oh yeah, I thought I was gonna forget my forehead. Nah. Alright, so now for the brows, we're gonna be using the Music Flower Long Wear Gel Eyeliner in the shade Brown. And we're just gonna be using this angle brush from the collection, and we're just gonna fill in the brows. So guys, when I was filling in my brows, I just noticed how soft these brushes are. Like, at first I was like, oh, I don't know about this, but as I kept using it, it got better, especially for blending. These are a vibe. All right, so to cover the brows, we're gonna be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze. Hey guys, all right, so I turned it over to talking because I'm gonna talk through the look. So this is what it looks like. All right, so for concealer, I used the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Porcelain to prime the eyes. So let's do that. Let me find the brush that I used. Okay, so this one. And I'm just gonna buff it out. I'm used to using like one brush and then using that same brush like to pack and then blend. But these brushes, one is for packing and then one is for blending, and I'm low-key not used to it. The first palette I used was the You Can Be Spotlight palette, and I went into this teal shade right here, and I'm going to be packing it onto the brush. I just tap that all into the outer part. Honestly, these brushes are just so soft that I'm used to more of a grip. So it's just a diffused cat eye, if you will. It's blending it for you. Okay, so then I went into with this brush, and I went into the dark blue slash purpley color, and I just put that in my crease. Again, just patting. So then I'm gonna go in with this shade and just keep blending the Mardi Gras palette, and I'm gonna go into the shade Venice. Tap that with the same brush and use that as well to diffuse the outer corner. And I went into the Mardi Gras palette and went into this shade right here called Van Dyke, which is this dark purple color, and I just patted it. These shadows are hella pigmented, so, and then I just use this to like swipe at it. Jasmine mixed with a little bit of glow stick and carnival, because I wanted like a hot pink type, reddish type pink, and honestly they don't really have that in this palette. Oh, and I also put a little bit of invitation. Just cooking them, whipping them in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I said that. Just this one, I saw that in the picture it was more like around the orange, so I'm just putting it a little bit in my crease and then on the outer part of where the orange is going to be placed. Next color I went into is Alter Ego mixed with Carnival. Get this specific orange because it was like hella saturated in the photo, so I don't even know if it really looked like that like in real life, or she just, you know, she just face tuned the OD, you know. But it's kind of looking pretty good. Spotlight palette, and I'm gonna go into these two shades, the two oranges, and I'm gonna pat it using more of the darker orange. I'll put that on there. The Roaring 20s Neons palette, and I went into the shade Sparks a little bit. I just patted it just a little bit, like one tap, because I really wanted it to be super pigmented. I'm gonna go into the Manina. This is right there. Go into this liner shade. I'm sorry if it looks dirty, but I just mixed the colors. But we're going into that orange color. I used the rose water just to activate it, but you can use water. It's water activated liner. Did I say that? I don't know, but it's water activated liner. I did a wing like normal. I wanted it a little bit up, but to be fair, the liner is gonna be what the liner wants to be. I can try as much as I want for it to be perfect, but my liners are just never perfect. I'm sorry. So what I did was I went boom. Oh, okay, it's fine. Make sure you coat it good for this one because I didn't just now. Detail brush type thing, pencil brush, and I went into the Roaring 20 Neons palette again, and I went into the two shades Sequence and Sparks. Alright guys, so I'm going to pop on my lashes, put on some lip gloss, maybe some lipstick, we don't know yet, and do my hair. And when I have the finished look, I will be right back. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. Out. What do you think? What do you think? I think we did pretty good or whatever. So yeah, this is the first day. This is the photo. What do you think? What do you think? You think it's looking pretty good? It look like twins? Yeah? Yeah? I'll see y'all for day 2. Peace! So guys, could you believe that I didn't film this one? So what had happened was I had another look in mind, but it wasn't working out. And then by the time I was supposed to do it, I was in a rush, so I just did this. It's a vibe, but I swear it was super easy. Just used the mint color in the palette and then winged it out, baby. Like it was 2 seconds. So I'm sorry I didn't get this day, but the other days you're gonna see the makeup look. All right. See y'all for day 3. Peace. Hey guys, so we are here for day 3. For today, we're gonna be doing this eye look right here. Come on now, get into the look. I'm at my grandma's right now, so that's why you see a different background. You just see some photos up there. But yeah, I still was like, we could still film, baby. For the brows, I used the Music Flower Longwear Gel Eyeliner in the shade Brown. And then for concealer, I used the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 8. Yeah, having issues. Okay, so I used the LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Porcelain. Basically just like patted it on. Bam, bam, bam. So for the eye look, I used the W7 Mardi Gras palette. Link in the description below, okay? This is what it looks like. The first color we're gonna dip into, let me get the brush I was using. Hold on, wait a minute. It's Jamming right here. And we're just gonna pop that all into the crease. I used this brush like this. Okay. And so for this part, instead of making like a cat eye, I made like a roundish diffused type of eye. So I'm gonna do this like around in a circle, and then do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So I'm pushing at my eye, wiping in circles, like a mixture of that. All right, so I moved you a little bit over, but look at the lighting, period. Okay, so for this part, right, I went into a few colors because I was just trying to get the perfect color. The Mardi Gras palette, I went into the shades Bacchus, this shade. I went into Attire, I went into Midnight, and I also went into Profusion palette, and I went into this shade mixed with this shade and mixed with this shade. Like, guys, I just went into a whole bunch of colors because I really wanted it to look like that. Okay, so this was looking like. So for this part, for it to look like a soft cut crease, I just used whatever residue that was left on my brush from applying, like priming the lid. So what I'm gonna do is just pat where I'm going to be putting the eyeshadow, keeping it right here. I'm not going past that, or I'm trying not to, because I want it to look round. Just like fluffy brush. And I went back into the Mardi Gras palette, and I went into the shades Identity, Elder Tour, I don't know. I just tap on the shades because we want this to be like a bright pink. So hold on, let's do that first, and then we could do the other part. Okay, put it down here so I can see. you want to use more of the identity color, which was a really light pale pink. Because it's such a light shade, you just pack, do not swipe. So I just went into this one, and that one. Just tap one time, okay? Don't put no more. And then I just patted the shade, like you could kind of see the color. All right, so this is what it should be looking like. So now, using the same brush I used for like the brown and blacks, I'm just going to go back over the shade because it might have got a little lost. Okay, so lastly, before we do the wing, I used the same brush, but I just dusted off the pink, pale pink color. Now we're gonna go into the shade Volto, mixed a little bit with Royalty. Place on the eye. Yeah. Okay. And you can swipe a little bit onto the eye. So for the wing, we're going to be using the Music Color Long Lasting Eyeliner, but in the shade Black. And we're just going to take a angle brush like this. And we're just going to swipe. So you're going to be doing this wing at an angle. So what I did was I just started filling it in. Right about here. And then I went from like at an angle like this and push down and just connecting the angle. I start filling it in. I'm gonna take the brush I used for the black, and I'm just going to get a little more black from the Mardi Gras palette. I'm just gonna start tapping and swiping against where the wing came out. Add it. Alright guys, so this is the final look. What you thinking? What you thinking? This is the picture right here. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this day 3. I will see y'all for day 4. Peace. Alright guys, so technically this is part 1 of this video. So if you want to see part 2, it is going to be coming soon. So definitely press that notification bell. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you for part 2. Peace.